Hi guys, I'm going to be gone a day. I have another doctor's appointment. I should be back tomorrow. They're just going to read an MRI. They found out this weekend that I have a condition called Bell's palsy. You can Google it later. It just means that this side of my face is paralyzed, and you can see that when I smile, like that's a full smile, and you can see it there. Anyway, so since I'm going to be gone, I needed you to start on Jane Eyre, and we're going to have to decide on a due date. I'd like to have the first 4 chapters read by Friday. And it's not too terribly long, but I just wanted to give you a heads up of like what's going on in the book so that you can kind of tell what's going on. So when we start, Jane Eyre's 10, and she lives with her Aunt Reed. The aunt took her in because she was the favorite niece of the aunt's husband, but he died a couple of years ago, and he died in the house that Jane Eyre is being raised in. She has 3 children who are very mean. Think wicked stepsisters in Cinderella. Okay, and John Reed, the boy cousin, is especially mean. So when it starts out, Jane is a bookworm. She loves to read, and she's reading this crazy book about birds. And but it happens to belong to John, who thinks he owns everything in the house. And so they get into a little tussle, and Jane's not one to be bullied, so she, pushes back. And as punishment, she's put into a creepy place, and she responds by having some delusions and some fears. Now remember, she's 10, so she really believes in scary things and, monsters under the bed. So you'll see that her response is she eventually faints and is taken in by the kind of like a house servant or a cleaning like gal that works like a nanny. Her name's Bessie, and Bessie's a real friend to Jane and is trying to give her some advice to get along with the Reeds. She's not always successful, and sometimes she even sounds kind of mean. But a doctor's brought in to deal with Jane, who is paid for by the aunt, so you can imagine that's how he looks at it. He thinks she, is manipulative and lying, and you can kind of judge for yourself whether you think that's true. And then it ends with some decisions about Jane's future with family. And you learn a little about her family background, like where is her mom and dad, what happened to them. So look for that. They're not alive, and it'll tell you that. But also, they fell out of grace with family. I mean, if Mr. Reed was rich, it would make you think that any relatives of his should be rich too. And here Jane is a cast-off, and basically she's an orphan who's being taken in by the kindness of her aunt. Her kindness might be a stretch, but anyway, so read those 4 chapters. The discussion questions are on the website, so just go to Google Sites. Make sure you log in first, and so that you see the pencil. Get those questions off there, cut and paste them, then go to your student pages. Create a new page, call it Chapter 1 through 4, Discussion Questions. Place that under Student Page, the one that says your name, so Student Pages, Gunther, Discussion Questions 1 through 4, and put your answers there. And those should be up by Sunday at, let's say, midnight. So by next Monday, I have all the questions. I'll be back tomorrow, so if you're really stuck, you can ask me that tomorrow. It's not a long passage. I was able to read it, in a little over an hour, maybe not even that much. Of course, I'm a pretty fast reader, but, all being said. I guess that's it. I'll see you tomorrow, and the droopy eye thing is supposed to, and the face thing is supposed to last 4 to 6 weeks, so we're stuck with it. You can crack jokes. My kids think I'm perpetually smirking, see? Sarcastic, and I don't even mean to be. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.